Well, that was anticlimactic. Video didn't play on my end,
Oh,
so
it did on my end. They don't know how to.
okay, good. At least it did on somebody's.
What
So
the hell?
I must have the incomparable butt goblins in my computer today that's not letting me
I
view stuff.
I guess so.
Welcome, welcome on a Friday morning where just anything goes.
Yep,
Uh,
pretty fucking much.
so if you're on the job, hopefully we'll make it a little bit more fun, more interesting for you,
Yep.
or give you a reason to take a break and just laugh your ass off.
With what a shit show this was last time, I guarantee you will definitely laugh your ass off.
Oh yes, we're back with the saga of the writer who can't figure out whether he's in love with Rob or wants to just tear him apart in horrible ways. So I don't know.
I
As
don't
we
know.
left off, we started at 50. We're down to 25 and looked ahead a little bit and said, oh, hell. So we can
Yep.
only imagine what we're about to get into here.
Agreed.
So, all right.
All right.
Thank you all for joining us this morning. And I think it's time to run a commercial.
It is. Should we start where we usually start?
Oh, can we?
Okay. Okay.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Didn't see that one either. So which one did you roll?
Desires.
Okay.
It's
As
just
always.
my mom just texted me. She said she's seeing shit, so it's just you.
It's just me. So again, the attack of the butt goblins of the computer.
Yep.
So that's what's happening in Reaper's world here. All right. But as always, though, if you are very interested in horror collectibles that are handmade and awesome at awesome prices, including those creepy ass fucking dolls, it's
Yes.
perfect for your collection. Go to Etsy.com and check out Desea's Creep Shop.
Yes, definitely. All right, getting into it.
Ooh. Yeah. And we're back to that album that we just kind of was a miss for us a little bit.
Yeah, the electric acid witch satanic orgy celebration dispenser.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Morning, John. Thanks for joining us.
Morning, John. Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what this guy has to say about In the Bone Pile. Oh, I remember now. It was kind of like he was poking fun at Rob a little bit on this one, I think.
Yeah.
Where he goes, when he puts his mind to it, he can crank out some of the coolest metal singles out there. So that's like saying
Like
that.
what?
Huh?
It's like what?
Exactly. So are you saying he had lack of brain power before?
How dare you, sir? How dare you say something like that?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Not in a good way.
I mean, this song is definitely chuggerific.
Oh, yeah.
Good riff, good energy all the way around. Very, kind of like that Rob Zombie Evil kind of thing.
Right.
So definitely a great song. And the guy actually goes on to say that it makes it's very catchy. And this song truly is. So even if you're a fan of this record, even though it was kind of a hit or miss for some of the tracks, I would definitely check out this particular tune.
Agreed. All right, now this next one, I'm honestly very upset that it is at number 24 because this is my favorite Rob Zombie song of all time.
Ah, yes.
Dead City Radio and the Dead City Radio and the Gods of Supertown. I fucking love this song. As I'll agree with this part of the thing. It says this song is just a party from start to finish with a bizarre vibe, a beat that makes you want to bounce on the balls of your feet, and organ flourishes that make it feel like stoner gold. Yes, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, because I mean, he's still kind of got that, 70s classic rock vibe to it.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Which for Rob to do is not out of his wheelhouse, and it's just like he goes on to say it's just a party from the start to finish with a bizarre vibe. I mean, everything he does has a bizarre vibe to it. So
I mean, that is also very true.
I don't know why it seemed like a surprise to this particular jack off, but in this case, it's like, come on, man, just what we say last time, just come out and say it. Just say the shit was cool, all right? Even if it was a little trippy.
The chant of "We listen to the radio" only drives home the sense that this one was written after Rob went for a weed run in a time machine. Get bouncing.
What the fuck does that even mean? Seriously, what the fuck? That makes no sense to me.
I don't get it either.
Is he a stalker too? He seems to know when Rob leaves the house to go pick up weed.
Apparently.
Stupid ass. I'll tell you. Anyway.
All right, moving on.
For sure. Oh.
I don't know if I've heard this.
Yeah, I was actually just reading a little bit of the liner notes here because I'm like, Halloween Hootenanny from 98. That would have been right around the time that he was getting ready to do Hellbilly Deluxe.
Right.
Okay. Well, this is actually pretty awesome. We have a pretty cool comment here from John. Rob's a great artist, but he does try to outdo Alice Cooper on stage props. Yeah, he's kind of like a go big or go home kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like wanting to create his world in a different fashion.
Okay.
Almost like the carnival, like, I don't know. It's like the first scene in House of a Thousand Corpses where the big dude, crazy dude's wearing the big, huge head.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like, an old classic, maybe 70s kind of thing, where they were big on that. Characters walking around, during Halloween or whatever.
Right.
I think that's where that comes from, honestly. That makes a lot of fucking sense right there.
Oh yeah.
That's probably just from his childhood.
Oh yeah. But back to this Halloween, she gets so mean, feet the ghastly ones. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard this one. It says some fans might not remember the Rob short-lived horror surf and garage rock imprint, Zombie A Go-Go Records. I think it was like just like a teaser or something like that, just a small EP. Which, I
have a slight issue here though, because every other thing that they have put on this list, it isn't White Zombie, it's Rob Zombie. This sounds like it's, a short. It might be like some short-lived little thing, but like it's not just straight up Rob Zombie, is it?
I believe it is.
Is it? I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. It's too damn early.
Might be worth researching. It says it was a seasonal sampler
Yeah,
from Zombie A Go Go Records.
I
So
don't
he might
I don't
have
know.
maybe put this out himself, just as like, just kind of like hinting towards a solo career.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting from it, because I'm almost positive that he wouldn't have done that with White Zombie. I'm almost positive. I'll have to look it up, but I think it was like just a first look at things to come, basically.
I agree.
But I mean, from what it says here, it actually sounds pretty cool. He says the guy goes on to say it's a blast to listen to, even if it never truly blasts.
I can't with this guy. Seriously.
He says it's great, and then says, "Well, if it was actually great."
Yeah, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Did you
All
find this
right.
guy underneath a rock to write this thing?
I'm starting to think he
Did he
doesn't know
come
what the
from
word
the
rock
gutter?
means. Just saying,
I mean,
whether
he hasn't
shows
hit
or
the.
music otherwise. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't hit the nail on any of these.
no, he
So
really hasn't. And
I guess
it's
he's out of the. I guess he's out of the Rob is sexy vibe for
not
the
for
rest of
long.
this list.
No, not for long.
Oh, it comes back.
Oh
Great.
yeah, I can.
Oh
All
boy.
right, this next one. What lurks on Channel X from Hellbilly Deluxe? So that's one of the instrumental tracks, and it is definitely pretty cool. As I said, a frantic, bludgeoning piece of primal riffage and psychological damnation. I mean, he's not wrong.
That's kind of a duh moment.
However, he then goes on to say, not the song to sing along to in the car, but definitely the soundtrack to some intense personal moments.
I
It's
mean, is he alluding to the fact that it's an instrumental, or
clearly, what the hell?
Zombie is famous for having these little, instrumental interludes in between tracks because he's setting up a vibe.
Exactly.
White Zombie's records did the same fucking thing, so this should not be a surprise to this dumb asshole.
Agreed.
Come on. I don't know why he keeps putting them on here, first and foremost.
I have no idea.
Did he put it on there to roast it, or as a joke, or what? I don't know. But in my opinion, it doesn't count as one of the all-time best songs,
No.
though.
I'm sorry, I just started reading the next one and I'm.
Oh, holy hell.
You take it.
Oh my damn. Oh, please. This is going to be too much fucking fun. Okay, well, everyone's fucking in a UFO. First of all, the title itself.
Everybody's fucking a UFO.
Right. So, I mean, it's definitely just a fun track and probably meant to make you laugh. And, like, if you got a bunch of beers or something like that, you toast with your buddies and all that shit. So he says, oh no. On paper, while everybody's fucking in a UFO, doesn't work. On paper.
Yeah.
What paper? Toilet paper?
Clearly. But Rob doing hillbilly vocals about jizz on the walls over a mixture of sparse bumper beats and ultra heavy John 5 riffs sounds iffy, right? But if anyone can pull it off, be Rob, and lo and behold, it's one of his most memorable kick-ass staple of his insane live show.
Oh my
Would you like
goodness.
to read the last sentence?
Oh, most definitely, because this one's about to get kicked right in the fucking balls.
Don't flaunt it if you don't got it, but if you got it, flaunt it like hell. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a return to this guy wanting to love Rob Zombie.
How? I'm at a loss on this one. I don't even know what to say. This guy is just. He can basically say he hates you and loves you at the same time, like all in one, just teeny little paragraph. Why would it sound iffy? Would you listen to the song, regardless of the title? It either rocks or it doesn't. I mean, that's the opinion. Or you could just be like indifferent. But you know, it's a damn good track. Just say that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Someone
put the giant Fetty popper in the guy's ass and pull the cord. I agree, John.
Oh crap.
He's got a really strange love affair going on with Rob Zombie. That's all I know.
Does.
That was ridiculous.
Wow.
Okay, well, at least at number 20, we get back to one of the other albums that, we had said before was not very talked about or, promoted. So Educated Horses from 2006 was such a good record. I'm glad it gets mentioned. The song is Death of It All.
Agreed, but I can't with this description.
Well, he's not wrong, first and foremost, because it is almost as close to a ballad track that Rob could have ever done.
I'll agree with it up to there. After that, it gets bad.
Well, of course, because, Slappy McGee over here just doesn't seem to know what the fuck he's doing or saying. Highly confused. Somewhere with a boner, I'm sure. So let's see what dumbass has to say.
At the same time, the laid-back vibe of Death of It All never feels sappy, instead exuding the raw New England, the rural New England folkiness of every horror fan's high holy day. So often,
first of all, there's no such thing.
It gets worse. So often, Rob's music is all blood and latex, but this one is a paper skeleton swept up in a gust of brittle leaves. What? Congratulations, sir. You've broken Gangis.
Did he just compare him to a Halloween decoration?
From, the dollar store? He's saying it's a great tune, and then he's saying it is a paper skeleton, that was caught in a gust of wind, but some nasty leaves. What?
And what is this? Rob's music is of blood and latex.
What?
He hasn't even worn any latex.
This isn't Twisted fucking Sister.
What the hell is he referring to?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you think, you weirdo fuck. Damn. The rest of us just think it's good music.
Oh, no.
Keep your fucking weird fucking Rob Zombie fantasy in your back pocket. Jeez.
Oh, it's not getting any better. I need a minute to recoup. I'm gonna run the fucking commercial.
Indeed.
Check out this my sponsor, Royal Ted Clothing. Okay, we're back.
Now that we all feel that much dumber
Eh,
or mortified, one of the two, maybe a mixture.
my mother just texted me. She says, OMG, did the guy who wrote this list flunk out of poet school?
Well, if he's trying to serenade Rob, it's definitely not working.
No. And I peeked ahead at this next one, and it's not getting any fucking better.
He just can't
Oh my
seem to
goodness.
describe anything with any sort of substance whatsoever. John went on to say he watched Manson before Zombie. Now, does that mean you did or the guy who wrote the list did? I wasn't sure about that comment, so I thought I would ask. But nonetheless, horror designs, apparel. Royal 10 is the leading apparel company for horror. If you like classic to new horror, and a lot of actual, customized designs. They have a bunch that they're unveiling this year, so please keep checking them out at royal10clothing.com.
All right.
Oh, goodness. What kind of shit show do we have next?
Mars Needs Women from Hellbilly Deluxe 2. Now, the first part here confuses the shit out of me because he says,
I'm sure it would anyone.
Well, 2010's Hellbilly Deluxe sometimes suffers from album sequel syndrome. Hang on. I don't see that. Everything else he said about that album is that it is totally different than Hellbilly Deluxe. So why? I want a Wolf Hulk, but I'm gonna wait till we finish reading what he said.
Yes, because I feel the ground beneath my feet is starting to shake.
Yeah.
I see. I thought that's what you meant, John.
Shit.
That's where he got the latex vibes
Probably.
from. Was from obviously Manson,
Yeah,
and not Rob.
There we go. Much of the power from Mars Needs Women comes from John Five's absolutely delicious kicking riffs and foot stomping rhythm. But Rob's vocals and lyrics are inspired here, as sexy as they've ever been, going apeshit on Martian metaphors throughout. A song made for the darkest and loudest of strip clubs. I can't.
I actually got to see that one. Yay!
Oh, good. Oh, goodness.
Delicious kick-in riffs. Well, this guy is definitely not a fucking guitar player.
No.
But obviously Johnny Five brings the thunder every fucking time.
Always.
Never misses the mark.
Rob's vocals and lyrics are inspired and as sexy as they've ever been.
See, he's in love with him again.
He is in love with him again.
Darkest, loudest of strip clubs. Maybe where they have no teeth. Would probably be the only type of place that would actually, even think to play that song, because there's not a strip club from here to Calcutta in hell that they would ever play a Rob Zombie song. So this must be a fantasy in his mind. Something. I don't know.
Exactly, John. I think this guy wrote a shit and giggles list just for assholes like us to fucking shred it apart. Because that's what we do.
We're always looking for the worst of the worst because, man, when you're talking about somebody as amazing and awesome as Rob Zombie's career has been, you kind of don't want to fuck it up. And this guy's pretty much shit the bed the entire way through.
Yeah. All right. Up next. Oh, my goodness. Lucifer Rising from Venomous Rat Regeneration Vendor. Oh boy.
Stomp on that gas pedal like you fucking hate it. Okay. Are you saying right there that the song fucking sucks?
The I don't know. In the
Or
next line, he's saying that the song doesn't get enough praise.
again, in two sentences, I can't even speak. I'm so fucked up over this. First, he hates it, and then he says it's great.
Yeah. The song is fast and driven as anything that Rob has ever written, and its knock knock lyrical theme gives it a cool cohesiveness that keeps the listener headbanging.
Are we
Okay,
talking about a recipe here?
I don't
Is
know,
it
but I don't
cooking
want
time with
whatever he's
Satanic
cooking.
Rob? I'll be a guest.
And up until this point, I'm okay with that. Whatever, good enough. But then he just completely kills it again. The chorus, a bona fide zombie sing along, brings the whole thing together in a sonic blood orgy.
Okay, this guy is definitely a masochist. He's got some serious,
Mm-hmm.
obsession with blood and orginess, and
Mm-hmm.
mm,
And
might need a therapist after this.
I know I'm gonna need a therapist after this.
I mean,
Eh,
Rob Zombie is just fun. It's just fun. It's very campy, horror-esque like music,
right.
and this guy has taken it to the omniverse. God,
Ugh.
the song, a zombie sing-along. Okay, come on, kids, everybody get together. Don't forget your pentagrams and your knives. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that T-shirt. Come on, kids, let's raise some demons.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, you better not screw up this one, because this is one of my favorite
Yeah, it's one of my
tracks.
favorites too. And what?
House of a Thousand Corpses is the tune from the Sinister Urge, which is the opening track to a House of a Thousand Corpses movie.
I can't. This is ridiculous.
Okay, first line, decent. Official
Uh-huh.
theme song of Rob's first movie, provided one of his first and most vital expansions of sound. It was
Okay.
very different,
Oh, it definitely was.
but totally appropriate. He's
John.
Rob's number one groupie that has never been touched. Comment of the fucking morning right there. Let's get
Comment
that up
of
there.
the morning. Right there. You win.
I'd fuck me. Would you fuck me? There he is again, basting himself with peanut butter, going, please touch me, please. Please, Mr. Zombie, I want you to touch me. Get a piece of bread. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't even.
You're fucking killing me. Oh my goodness. I should not have worn makeup today. It is running.
I actually dropped a tear on that one myself.
Oh,
So.
yes, it. Oh goodness. It's even the nope, never mind. I was like, the second line sounds okay. As for Thousand Corpses proved that zombie Southern rock grind could be creepy and compelling. And then he kills it from there on.
He goes on to say,
as creepy and compelling as his enormous jock rock tracks.
so you're saying that, high school boys that are playing football are listening to this, people of sports.
I don't think so.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I can almost remember back in those days when jocks specifically would put this type of music down in every form or fashion.
Yeah.
So for him to allude that he's been making music for jock type people, you are so dumb.
The song, yeah, it gets better. The song's discordant piano and swamped vocals work perfectly with its countrified twang, making one think of the bad things done in dark sheds on hot nights.
Obviously, in your household, sir.
An excellent, and then he just, I'm fine, say that, whatever. But then he says, an excellent example of how Rob being left alone to do his own thing yields impressive results.
As though there was ever any doubt that he would?
What?
He wasn't left on his own. He left them.
Exactly.
This is what he wanted. You obviously don't know shit about Rob Zombie's career at all.
He
left the band.
For like a creepy, wannabe groupie, you clearly haven't done your homework. So like, unless you actually know something, like unless you actually have, memorized his Wikipedia page or something, which clearly you haven't.
Shit, if he would have actually went through that, he would have learned a little something.
Yeah.
Something, just a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking dick fuck. All right. Oh, geez.
Oh, no.
Now, first of all, the title, just to let you know, is from a campy horror film series from the 70s. And it's actually a really good song.
It is, definitely.
I like it. I always have. It's from the lunar injection Kool-Aid eclipse conspiracy into outer space with Martians and, Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I mean, as Rob Zombie titles go. It's kind of like the idea behind it was exactly what it says. The song is fast, loose, and a shitload of fun. And it's supposed to be groovy. It's supposed to be 70s style.
I'm good with that.
For that very reason, because there was the movie called The Satanic Rites of Dracula.
Right.
That came out in like 76. And then the other film, Blackula, which actually is a great set of old classic horror. Very cool stuff. So he just kind of like mashed them up together and you got this, classic horror sheet from the 70s. That's what you get. It's very groovy.
And then he kills
why he said this, I don't know. There's a lot of tambourine on the song.
Both literally and spiritually. And that's a big old chorus. Feels like a celebration of that jingle jangle mania.
Welcome to Sunday School, kids. We're going to talk about Rob Zombie's music.
That the refrain is also the title of a classic horror film doesn't hurt either. Hey, Rob has a reputation to uphold.
Okay, I'm done.
And just think, we're only at number 16. We have 15 more songs to talk about.
Exactly. And we're already 35 minutes in.
Yeah.
Half of it's because we're either dying laughing here or we're just falling apart at the seams. He's got a reputation to uphold, so he slapped a horror title on there. That's not why he did that. He did it for a fucking joke.
Exactly. So
Hence,
this person who claims to have this spiritual understanding of Rob Zombie clearly doesn't know jack shit. What the hell?
He is everything that is backwards and fun and dark and mysterious. There's no jingle jangle mania. There just isn't.
Yeah.
Maybe we all need to tell Rob Zombie to use more cowbell on the next album.
He'd probably shove it up our ass.
Right.
Followed by his combat boot.
Or he'll find this fucking guy, take the cowbell, and beat him over the head with it.
Yeah.
Now that would be fun. I'd pay $5
Oh,
for that.
goodness. All right. Up next, we have Wordalac from the Electric Wizard Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser. Okay. That.
Not the best album of Rob's catalog.
It's not. So why are we seeing it so much on this damn list?
It's the weird peanut butter guy.
Oh,
he's got a hard on for it. It says
that fucking word again.
It says the word orgy in it. So naturally he's like, woohoo, get the lotion.
A looming beast of a track that acts as a reward for those who listen all the way through.
Oh, he just shit on the record right there. Took a big old fucking Cleveland Stamer. What the fuck?
Eerie, while utterly crushing, the song seems to grasp powerful hatred that only an immortal creature of the night can feel. Oh, here we go again with that fucking word. I'm gonna. It's all fun jock jam riffs until someone gets their throat ripped out.
I think these are just all phallic words for him. He seems to like it. He's constantly referencing anything from sexy lyrics to jock-filled riffs.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I'm seeing a connection here. Are we making a love connection with Mr. Zombie?
Clearly not.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Okay, and then he comes back to a good album, which is great. Yep. Educated Horses again. I can't say it enough. If you missed it, didn't listen to that record, please get it. Or at least go to Spotify and get some of the tunes we're talking about, because it really is a good record.
Agreed. However, I think this song really should have been closer to number one.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. The Devil's Rejects, which was obviously somewhat of a catalyst or inspired either way for the film or just in general. Given how much fans loved his House of a Thousand Corpses theme and the massive success of the movie sequel, which is totally true.
Right.
Every time we talk about House of a Thousand Corpses, that trilogy, the second film is the one that everyone just fucking ate up like carnage candy. Right. And let's face it, it was over the top. It was really good. But in cinematic fashion, the director didn't just write some big highway rock track. The fuck does that mean? 10-wheel keep on trucking? You fucking jerk off. Yeah. He got in touch with what made his movie scary.
Oh, my goodness. And then he gives a shitty summary of what the movie's
somewhere.
About. And then he gives like a shitty summary of what the movie's about. What the hell? He doesn't even talk about, how different the song sounds from like everything else Rob has ever done. Now,
wait a minute. You're going to love this. Your brain's going to hurt. And everybody watching right now, you guys are going to fucking just be like, what the fuck does this 2-bit piccolo eating ass fucking munching asshole is thinking? A diabolical anthem for those hell can do without.
What the hell?
First of all, grammar just went right out the fucking window. Yep. I mean, it's in the toilet down going to the sewers for the rats. Yep. A diabolical anthem for those hell can do without. I can barely even say it because it's not a sentence.
Yikes. All right. Well, I think we need another commercial.
Do we dare?
I think we do. If you like what you're seeing here, folks, check out our merch store. Here's a few of the designs we have available. make sure you check out our merch store. If you get anything from there, it helps us immensely.
Absolutely. If you love what we do, support what we do, man, show the rest of the world. Most definitely. And don't forget to share us out.
Oh, shit. That
For
might
those
be a
that
new
are watching.
comment of the day.
This ass goblin is tripping on something Rob wouldn't touch. I can't agree enough.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And that's very evident when we're talking about Demonoid Phenomenon from the awesome Megatron album of Hellbilly Deluxe from 1998.
Yes, and this one, fucking right off the bat, I hate what he says.
Yes, it just comes right out with another
right out.
Completely idiotic trash monkey type thing to say. Hellbilly Deluxe is packed with fist-pumping anthems. I bet you want a fist. And slinky stripper tracks. Apparently, he likes Toothless Wonders. But right in the middle of it is a patented eye blackener.
What?
So you're saying if we listen to this track, we're going to get punched in the eye?
Demonoid Phenomenon is a pure chug and grind, with even its massive cult chant chorus feeling bloody and forceful.
I bet you want to be forced. Oh, geez. I can't. That Zombie sunk the song into the thick belly of this classic record speaks to the fact that he obviously knew it was just too hardcore for the typical radio rock fans out there watching the Dragula video.
Okay.
Again, he knows nothing.
What? A great way to ruin one party while starting a very different, better one? What?
So he's saying here, I think, that his singles that were released, obviously Dragula, Living Dead Girl, some of the other ones, that those were horrible and this one's better. Good luck trying to convince any Rob Zombie purist out there that some songs were great and some were bad. That whole record was fucking triple goddamn platinum.
That's kind of like what it sounds like he's saying, but then a couple of those songs you just mentioned are farther up on the list, so I don't know. My brain hurts. You want to just skip ahead and do the top 5?
We could do that.
Oh, goodness. Fuck it, let's do it.
But we have to do number 12, though, please.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
So, he's talking about Dead Girl Superstar, which is a great song. From the Sinister Urge, which I thought was one of the best follow-up records ever. He goes, man, the living dead girls on a speed binge this time around. So you're saying she's doing meth?
Clearly. Actually, no, we'll do the top 6 because we need to talk about number 6.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is great. Whether or not Dead Girl Superstar was this fast and excitable before Slayer's Kerry King agreed to provide guest guitars for it is unclear.
What?
So this was a track that Kerry King played guitar on. He was a guest musician. Okay. Mm-hmm. And he's basically saying he's not sure if it was as fast and excitable without his guitar playing.
Obviously not. Jeez.
Everyone that's watching right now just got probably 15% stupider.
I feel it. I can't. Oh my goodness.
This is great. At a certain point, it doesn't really matter. The charging tempo and boundless energy say more than any backstory could.
I got diarrhea.
I can't. This hurts.
Backstory?
What the
He's not telling
fuck?
a fucking story to begin with. It's not fucking, Rob Zombie's fucking bedtime stories hour. What the
I mean, to
fuck?
be fair, that would be awesome. It'd be better than
Oh,
this.
totally.
It'd be way better
We
than
might
this.
have just created an idea there.
Agreed, John.
Reaper's dead time
Google-
stories. How great would that
Yes.
be?
I agree with you,
I'll
John.
fuck
Someone
in your
please take
children.
Google word search away from that ass. Yes. Or maybe he needs it. He can use a word other than, sexy and bloody. And
Yeah, he can't seem to leave
God.
that alone.
no, he can't. At least try to sound intelligent. Say, sanguine or something instead of bloody for the 10th time.
There he goes. Not only
Yeah.
that, but Zombie's perfect sample use. Nichelle Nichols snapping, I want you to go out there and shake your asses proper. You hear? Gives this one the X-rated edge that it deserves. Oh,
Oh
you
my
heard it.
goodness.
You heard it.
Oh boy.
We're into the top 6 now because the
Because
rest of
we
this
can't do
garbage
this.
is just hot, steamy, and full of disgust. So here we are on one of my favorite Rob Zombie tracks of all time.
Same.
Feels So Numb. I mean, that as soon as that song kicks in, from the moment he introduces the track title, you just want to rip things apart. You want to take baseball bats, bash some windows. I mean, it's a stomper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he really brings the thunder on this one. And I love the riff. The riff is just
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't want to
so
get down to
good.
that?
So good.
So good. So he starts off with, there's something impressive about the universality of Feels So Numb. What's universal about that?
I mean, I kind of get it. The song, it's more relatable to people, I guess, because it's about it. It's kind of about mental struggles versus, as they say, this track doesn't get mired down in horror hound references or demonic esoterica.
Big word for the guy.
I know.
Did it hurt?
I think it must have.
The chorus is so big and hard-hitting that it seems to immediately instill the very sensation it's referencing. This is exactly what I thought it was about. Whether it's with booze and drugs or just with moving to this track's rhythm, this one-ll. He uses the word "wann'll."
That is not.
That's not even the word.
That is not a proper contraction of words, sir. Oh my goodness.
Is he just making shit up now?
Clearly, he is making shit up now.
This one will take all your pain away, whether you like it or not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, goodness.
I think the track just got revamped into I Feel So Dumb.
You feel
Sorry,
so good. Feel so good. I feel so dumb, yeah.
Because that's how I feel after reading any of this fucking bullshit.
Okay,
oh,
You really
man.
put
He better
Dracula
not.
At fucking number 5, you kidding?
I mean, Dracula was that first fucking single that just made you go, he has arrived.
Mhm.
And Rob is taking us, off into the burning lake of fire, which is where we all want to be.
Yeah.
So he better not say, fuck one about this song. I'm telling you right now. My list geeked out, so I had to re-up it. So I'm
all
getting
right, the
there.
Singles and all singles.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
if you say that, why you should say that about whatever you put at number 1. But anyway, Zombie struck gold with Dracula, and over 2 decades later, that metal still shines. This song is a perfectly contained explosion of ghoulish glee, a bauble of October madness that's as easy to sing along to now as it was then. That the hook has become a cultural staple you can find everywhere in every meme and parody Etsy account speaks to how powerfully it affected music when it first landed. Oh, here we go again. Massive, bloody, fun, and fucking delicious. Honestly, who could ask for more on Halloween?
You outed yourself again there, buddy.
I fucking can't with this ass wipe. Oh my god.
Blood and fucking. Somewhere he's probably got vats of pig's blood and just rolls around in it all day.
I want to do that and read another goddamn entry on this list. Wow.
The fact that he would even reference Etsy.
Sorry
about that, Dzea. This guy's a fucking moron.
I'm pretty sure I've lost about 50 IQ points.
I think we all have. We all just need to take a moment, reground.
All right.
This one should not have been number 4.
Absolutely not.
No, I very much so
swapped
disagree.
It out with either House of a Thousand Corpses or The Devil's Rejects.
Yes.
And maybe I'd be okay. Ish.
Absolutely. Totally agree with that.
Yep.
So he starts off with wow in all caps. So
here we go.
Let's see what layeth behind this one. It's obvious that on many of the tracks from 2001's The Sinister Urge, Zombie felt he had something to prove. What? Do you know what's in Rob's head? No, you don't. So shut up. My goodness.
Yeah.
Zombie felt he had something to prove with Hellbilly Deluxe's follow-up, and Scum of the Earth illustrates that harder than anything else.
The song's energy is unstoppable, its chorus unforgettable, and its lyrical themes tap into the mindset of your average Zombie superfan. What?
Well, then you must be talking about yourself.
Oh my goodness. Somehow, on the second to last song of the album, Rob managed to leap higher and further than he had for his whole career up until then. The sonic equivalent of jumping a destroyed bridge in a hot rod. What?
Did he just shit on his career with White Zombie?
Yep, he did. How the hell are you saying that?
My Lucifer. How?
Not to mention, he just said that this is the, Rob, the high point of Rob's career was this track off this album. And I'm like, this is after Dragula. This is after Living Dead Girl. Who the fuck are you to make such a bold fucking claim?
He's gonna end up having people like trying to come after him now and like beat him down with pipes and hammers and shit. I would love to hear what Rob would have to say after hearing that. I mean, this is on the net
so much. You know
just
what?
His reaction alone would be worth it.
Just someday in the future, if we ever get big enough to land him as a guest, I vote we re-go through this list with him.
Oh, it'll be a blast.
Oh, it would be a little blast. Oh, shit. All right, number 3, Super Beast from Hellbilly Deluxe.
Killer fucking track.
Absolutely.
Definitely belongs in the top 3. I do agree with that.
I agree with that. Absolutely.
He got a little bit lucky there.
Oh my goodness. I still can't. Oh. The first 3 songs of Hellbilly Deluxe were career defining, and Super Beast was the one to launch the Death Ship.
Did he just shit on this one too?
The decision was a smart one. The track certainly isn't speed metal, but has a powerful momentum that makes it feel more urgent than a shock rocker's typically mid-paced material. The opening riff seems to suggest a forward change, even if the drums stay disco steady. What?
He just shit on one of Rob's best fucking tunes.
There is nothing disco about this at all.
No, not even. There's no It's not fucking Saturday Night Fever. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness.
With this song, Zombie officially shook the yoke of his former band and declared himself a new generation's horror master. He just shit on White Zombie, like, blatantly. You know, he needs to be wolf-hulked again. That's all there is to it.
Through the ground into burning hot magma.
Magma. Wow.
Can't wolf hawk this guy enough, man. He just keeps coming back and won't stop.
Agreed.
And his number 2 pick is awful.
I love the song, but it sure as hell is not no number 2. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. It fucking exactly.
Oh goodness.
It is a good song. It's fun. It's, you know,
it is.
It's everything that it is. But number 2, out of everything in his catalog,
oh
you
no.
are a fucking crack, sir.
Oh no.
Crack flakes.
This is another, you know,
with a side of milk.
This whole song description basically says zombie rail me.
He finally admits it.
Listen to this shit. How did
so
Rob
the song's called Pussy Liquor.
Yes.
Liquor as in, you know, alcohol. It's
right,
from the movie House of a Thousand Corpses.
How did Rob make a cutoff of his debut film soundtrack, one of the most awesome beloved songs of all time? Simple. He made it filthy as fuck. Aside from its title, which is a lot of fun to shout in unison at his shows, where the track has become a necessary staple, the song is driven by the dirtiest backwards bass line you can find.
Backwoods? Is he trying to say it's country?
I don't know. I don't know if I can read this next part without dying. You go ahead.
Oh, for hell. That plus the song Swollen Strings sounds to me like he's been playing his little string, his little, you know, spaghetti noodle, wet noodle. And just, you know.
And Rob's sneering snarl, making a song which proves Zombie doesn't need to go hard and loud every time to dominate your pelvis.
To dominate your pelvis. Ta-da! You're a freak!
Let the sin begin.
Oh, goodness.
Just the worst fucking images in the world just came out of that fucking sentence, if we can call it that.
John's just
the old man from Family Guy
wouldn't want to touch
this
And this isn't even the end of the song description. Then he says,
"Oh, there's more.
The backing music to a lap dance in a water-damaged room that you're unaware that you will never leave." What the hell?
I don't know. It kind of sounds like he wants to give Rob a lap dance. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, I think he wants to get a lap dance from Rob. You got to get it right here.
Either way, it's just
oh fuck. I don't think I've ever been this relieved to say time for the number one song.
And he picked wrong.
He did, but
Just saying.
But sure,
But
we're gonna run one more commercial
fine.
before we talk about it. Yeah, check out this word from Villain Arts. All right, that's Villain Arts. They do the They do tattoo conventions all across the country. If they're coming somewhere near you, check it out. They've got some of the best artists, including ones from the show Ink Master.
Absolutely. And coming on January 28th, 29th, 30th in Omaha for all you Omahaans. Myself, Reaper, and Mischief will be there. So come check us out. It's going to be a blast.
Hell yeah.
Now, while the commercial was rolling, I unfortunately read the blasphemous, turd-laden shit that this guy can say. He really takes it up a notch.
Yeah.
So he chose Living Dead Girl. Now, in the middle, before I even begin with the very first part of it, happened to see that he said, while not the first big single, wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It was an instantly huge, successful single off of that record the moment it got out there.
Yeah.
It came out not long after Dragula, and Dragula was, very big for him. This one shot the fuck up. So you suck.
Could a metal song be any more perfect? Living Dead Girl has it all. A massive central riff, a stripperific beat, growled lyrics about horror banging, and the overall atmosphere of being present for something wonderfully wrong. The track not only embodies Rob's love of all things filthy, spooky, and unfathomably heavy, but provides an anthem for the millions of monster-worshipping ladies out there who love to get down on the blackest of nights. You can't make this shit up.
No, you really can't.
This guy's
they're either strippers or fucking prostitutes, one of the two. And apparently he likes them all.
Apparently. So... Oh my goodness. I can't. I don't even know what to fucking say.
The track became Rob's calling card?
What? Was he saying that Rob just has to go Living Dead Girl, and then Sherry comes running over to him or something?
Right. Why would, just say it's a staple in his catalog. That's all you had to say. The ultimate expression of his midnight movie lust for everything that happens once the sun goes down. So beautiful, it'll make you kill.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You really just...
So he ends it with
he took a lyric
from the lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah,
John says he should write for the New York Times. Please sign him. Not!
Well, Mr. The guy who wrote this, his name apparently named Chris. Chris, you fucking suck, and you've been wolf-hulked, I think, more than anyone else ever has been.
Pretty sure. So that's kind of an award for you for being horrible.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need a therapist or something to
I know I
get over
do.
your zombie addiction.
I
Just
need one after
saying.
this bullshit. Holy crap.
Worst list in history so far.
I don't know
All
if we
right.
can I don't know if we can beat that.
I don't know. Well, there are 50 other songs on the list.
And I'm not reading them. I don't know if I can take it.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
bad. Just think of
goodness.
a pair of like fucking boxers that haven't been washed in a year. That's this list.
You're being generous, sir. That's very generous. I was thinking more like, your great uncle's tidy whities he's been wearing since 1978.
Found in the trunk of an old fucking Chevette. Oh shit. Oh man.
Oh,
Thank you all so much for joining us on this horrific, no frills kind of
yeah.
ride. Uh
I hope you've enjoyed seeing us slowly devolve into madness. We didn't have far to go,
yes.
but we got pushed over the edge.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. CST time, where I will be back on the 6 Feet Underground interviewing LaShante Wade from Dark Creeds Productions,
Hell
kind of
yeah.
the current queen of the underground horror short. Let them eat. So
Sweet.
tune in for that. That'll be a lot of fun and everything else that we got coming up. So tune in,
Definitely.
support, and stay heavy.